Lion, are you ready to be part of the dominating pride and level up to the highest performing year of your life? Do you want to break free from society's expectations and live life on your own terms? As men, we face unique challenges and expectations that make it difficult to find our way. But what if I tell you that it's still possible to live with purpose and be authentic, even if modern society tries to normalize all of us? Society has long conditioned us to view anger as a negative emotion that should be suppressed and denied. Have you wondered why? Is it because anger is inherently bad? Or is it because society cannot handle the raw power of a man's rage? By denying your anger, you deny a part of your masculinity. But why would society want you to suppress such a powerful emotion? Is it perhaps because society wants us to conform? To be passive and easy to control? Real men are not meant to be passive. Real men are meant to be powerful, driven, and ambitious. And anger can be the fuel that drives us to greatness. So, instead of denying your anger, learn how to harness it. In this video, I'll reveal 5 techniques that will transform your anger into an unstoppable drive force so that you can start living your best life. This might sound like a cliché, but trust me that this is not the typical speech that you've been used to. Number 1. Have you ever questioned why we've been conditioned to view anger as a negative emotion? Is it because society wants us to suppress it and conform to a certain image of masculinity? The truth is that anger is a natural human emotion, and denying it only limits your potential. To use anger productively, the first step is to recognize when it arises and control it. Take a moment to reflect on where your anger patterns come from. It's normal to feel angry when things don't go as planned. Your instinct tells you to fight back and defend yourself and your loved ones when things go wrong. But society teaches us to suppress our anger and conform to a specific type of masculinity. Is it fair to expect men to be emotionless and deny their true feelings? Never let society's expectations hold you back. Instead, harness the power of your anger and use it to become the man you were meant to be. The main difference between boys and men is that men channel their energy effectively. Number 2. Society loves to see you conforming to its standards, but you must break free and live life on your own terms. Self-awareness and self-control are key when it comes to training anger. You need to learn to recognize when you're feeling angry and how to control your reactions. By building these 2 traits, you can prevent anger from controlling you and your reactions. Life is not about controlling what happens to you, but rather about controlling your attitude towards it. I hope you realize that there's not much control over external circumstances, but you always have the power to choose how you respond to them. By taking charge of your reactions, you can empower yourself to navigate through any challenge and emerge stronger. Just like an eagle that soars high above the storm, rather than facing it head-on, you too can get above the rest. Number 3. Are you tired of being forced to think that your anger is a weakness? It's time to not let society's norms consume you ever again. Anger is not weakness. Anger is power. Hear that again. Anger is power. Harness this energy and channel it to fuel your ambition and let it drive you towards your goals. Let's make things clear. I'm not encouraging you to fly into a rage, nor to become too dominant and unemotional. What I'm telling you is to channel your anger and enter action with boldness. The more courageous and audacious you are, the better. Just like how lions circle a hesitant prey, hesitation creates gaps in your pursuit. On the other hand, boldness obliterates weak men and separates strong men from the herd. So, take bold action and channel your anger into motivation. Number 4. Do you feel like you're not living up to your potential? It's time to stop making excuses and start taking action towards the life you want to live. Look at the story of Kratos from God of War, who struggled with anger, but eventually learned to control it through discipline and focus. He overcame his rage and used it to accomplish great things. You too can learn to control your anger through discipline and focus, and use it to achieve your own goals. Remember that the choice is yours. You can either let your anger control you, or you can harness its power and use it to achieve greatness. The truth is, the journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. So take a page out of Kratos' book and start your journey towards self-mastery. Number 5. Last but not the least, it's important to recognize that you don't have to go all alone like a lone wolf. Don't be afraid to seek out help and support. This is a sign of strength, not weakness. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and want to see you succeed. With their encouragement and guidance, you can learn to harness your anger and use it to achieve your goals. Michael Jordan is a great example of a man who channeled his anger into something great. His competitive drive and desire to win fueled his anger on the court. But instead of giving up, he used that anger to become one of the greatest basketball players of all time. By embracing his anger and using it to fuel his ambitions, he achieved greatness. It worked for Michael Jordan, and it can work for you too. To wrap up, rethink the way you approach your anger. Instead of suppressing it or denying it, channel it into achieving greatness. By breaking the traditional masculinity and embracing these techniques, you can become the best version of yourself. Remember, anger is not the enemy. It's how you choose to use it that matters. So what do you think? Do you believe that anger can be harnessed to achieve great things? Are you willing to embrace a new type of masculinity that encourages self-awareness, self-control, and self-drive? I've said it many times, Lion. The choice is yours, and only you can decide whether to continue living a life constrained by traditional gender roles, or to embrace your emotions and use them as a catalyst for self-development. Remember, it's never too late to make a change and start living the life you truly want to live. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And, by the way, if you want to start up a journey this year that will set you up for the highest performing year of your life, do yourself a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, Lion.